England versus India. India roasting England. Make some noise. Amar, Singh.
If you're not familiar with England, I should start. You might know them from Raping the World. They're pretty good at that. England is good at one thing. It's stealing stuff from brown people. I shook hands with a British guy once, and then I realized later that my wallet was gone. And I was like, fuck, I got colonized. God, they got me. They figured me out. I'm glad England is just telling jokes here tonight and not doing their usual shtick of invading my home, you know? I was worried Jordan was going to steal my apartment. Jordan over here, perfect representative for England. Looks like malnourished, pale skin. Looks like Oliver Twist grew up and got tired. That's good. We've heard about Prince Andrew, I assume. Not the prince anymore. He gave up being the Prince of England to be the prince of fucking underage girls. And so now he's the prince of that. India has a problem with child brides too, but at least our pedophiles marry them first. So that's kind of nice. At least there's a little romance there. Not like Britain. They're bad. Which offspring do you think the Queen hates more? Do you think she hates the pedophile or the guy in an interracial relationship? Old white lady like that? You can't tell. The royal family is very crazy. There's a lot of incest in there. I feel like the family tree looks like the front page of Pornhub. You know what I mean? Where it's like older man fucks teen princess step cousin. And you're like, okay. Oh, that was all of it? That happened all the time? Good. Queen Elizabeth and her dead husband, Prince Philip, were, for real, second cousins. And I bet when they were married, the rest of the family was like, are you sure they're related enough to get along? Are you sure they're going to work? The Queen is very old. She's at an age where I feel like when you see her, you go, ah! Oh, sorry, I thought you were like a goblin. I thought there was something really wrong with you. If British people are so smart, like they seem to be, then why do they all sound like they got kicked in the head by a horse? You know what I mean? You invented English and then you speak it like you have a mouthful of rocks. It sounds like you're sounding words out to learn to read, you know? A lot of phonics. I hear British people speaking, I'm like, aren't you embarrassed by this? What is this? Hello, governor? Hey, it's hello, governor, huh? Have some respect for your governor. You know you love your governor? Also, people are up, they'll be like, Indian cooking gives you diarrhea, like drinking 8 cups of Earl Grey doesn't turn you into a fucking living volcano. Oh, I bet your shit's so solid when you eat fish and chips all day. I bet it's so good. Some of my favorite musicians are actually from England, I will say that. Radiohead, the Beatles, we love them. A drunk Englishman screaming slurs outside a pub. Love that. It's my favorite kind of music. English has produced a lot of great artists across all the disciplines, which I think is very easy to do when you're not busy being invaded by England, you know? Thank you. Thank you. I did visit England once, and there a woman told me that I was very handsome for a brown guy. And then I had to be like, hey, you're pretty drunk for the daytime. It's fucking 4 p.m. right now, dude. The fuck are you talking about? We've all heard classically that British teeth are pretty bad. It's actually for a very clear and scientific reason. The teeth that end up a little yellow and misshapen from eating the Queen's ass all day. You know, that's why they're turned to the side, because the Queen's like, come on, get in there! Come on, in it! Yeah. Boris Johnson, you don't know him, he's the very evil Prime Minister of the UK. If you're trying to picture him, imagine that Donald Trump and Doug Ford had a baby. Boris Johnson would eat that baby. Those are my jokes. Say, thank you.
Give it up for Amar Singh, India. Now for the rebuttal, Jordan Trafford, England, roasting India. Make some noise.
It's an honor to represent England tonight. You can probably tell by my accent that I wasn't actually born in England. But I feel okay to represent India, excuse me. To represent England. Because what's more English than representing a place you're not from? India's a shit place. Yeah. Okay. India is such a shit place, Rotten Tomatoes gave it something to eat. India has cities with names like Islamabad, Hyderabad. Someone's gonna get a hoodin' real bad. And Brampton. There are so many Indian people in Brampton, their new area code is 711. Population density is so high in India, I've seen less crowded British mouths. I was surprised to learn that getting an Uber driver permit in India was so difficult, because in England you have to have a car that is 5 years or newer and a valid driver's license. In India, you have to be a doctor. The international dish of England is Tikka Masala. It's almost the same as Indian Tikka Masala, except for it's made with clean water. Even English fruit is better. English fruit is better than Indian fruit. The international fruit of India is a mango. The international fruit of England is Sir Elton John. I am happy to report that it is now legal to be gay in India. It is a legal thing to do. You can even be gay and get married in India as long as you have a partner that's okay with your parents or chosen by your parents and not gay. India created the Kama Sutra. Yep. Just in case they ever ran out of ways to fuck Pakistan. It's some of the only consensual sex they have. Okay. In North America, we have the war on drugs. In India, they have the war on rugs. There is so much sexual assault in India, the national anthem is a rape whistle. What? Gandhi is from India? Oh, you're not going to like this. Gandhi is most noted for bringing to the mainstream what most of the Indian people were feeling, starvation. I told you. India has a monsoon season and a post-monsoon season and is the only country whose sky showers more than their people. India is the leading country in the entire world in car accidents. And that is because India is the only place in the world you can go where you can find a bobblehead on the dash and one behind the wheel. You can't drive in a straight line if your head is at 10 and 2. India is literally the place to be if you want to get onto a hijacked plane, raped on a train, or hit by a car. The Bollywood remake to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is just 3 people dying. "29 of the top 50 most polluted cities in the entire world are in India. The air quality in India is so poor, the Sky gave Uber drivers 1 star. The air quality in India is so poor, they developed yoga just so they could smell only their own asses. The air quality in India, you wouldn't believe it. The air quality in India is so poor, people refer to it as Indian. The air quality in India is so bad, we should be cleaning their ducks. Thank you.
Oh, this is going to be a close one, guys. Close one. Okay. Moment of truth. Make some noise if you liked India. Right? Yeah. Make some noise if you liked England. Oh, shit! I'm also hearing some boos, but he won. England won. Huge. Give it up. One more time, Amar Singh, Jordan Trafford.